Hey guys, so today's gonna be a very fun video. We're gonna go ahead and test out new makeup, which is one of my favorite things to do on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna go ahead and just jump right into it. I have a bunch of goodies to test out, which I'm so excited. Before we get started, like always, if you enjoy this video, like my video, subscribe to my channel. Also, if you guys wanna see more content from me, you guys can follow me on any social media, on Instagram and TikTok at Danielsvibe. So these are all the things that I'm gonna be trying on today. The thing that I'm most excited to test out today is the DIOR blush, the DIOR Backstage blush. It's been sold out for a long time. I finally got my hands on it, so I'm super excited to test this out. We're gonna be trying out some In Beauty, ONESIZE makeup, some TRINNY London, also some RMS. I'm still gonna be testing out this Merit bronzer, which I love, but I just want to continue using it. It's a new product, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people are interested in seeing how that product works. So I'm going to start off with this DIOR Dreamskin Care and Perfect. This is a sample I got from Sephora. So this is basically a primer. So their Dreamskin has reinvented its iconic skincare to offer skin perfection that appears to come from within. Its beneficial skin perfecting action helps recreate naturally exquisite skin while fighting visible signs of aging. I mean, that's music to my ears. All right, so let's go ahead and put this on. My skin is feeling pretty dry. I did wash it, and I've been interested in testing this out for the longest, but I mean, it's DIOR, so it's, hella expensive. And let's go ahead and see how this feels. I'm very excited. Oh, wow. Okay. So right away, this is super silky. I don't want to love this because it is so expensive, so I don't want to be tempted to spend my coin on this. But wow, okay. This feels so silky on the skin. It has a very perfumey scent, but I mean, it's not too strong, but I don't like the scent. To be honest, it smells very heavy. Not heavy, but it's just musky. Not something I want when it comes to a primer or, something moisturizing or the start of my skincare. But I'm loving this formula. This formula is so nice. My skin, literally, it feels like silk, and it makes it look super nice. Just the only thing that's off-putting is that scent. Yeah, I don't like that scent. I guess we'll see if it does wear off, but honestly, this is something that I would be interested in getting the full size, because the finish that this leaves on your skin, I could already feel that the products are gonna glide on the skin really nicely because of this primer. All right, so I'm pulling out my phone because I want to see how expensive this is. I think it's something crazy. Wow. Okay, so they have a 1 ounce. The 1 ounce is $85. 1.6 ounce is $120. And then their value size is $150, so it's super expensive. I'll probably get this when Sephora has a sale or something, or I get a gift card. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and prime the lips. And here I have the In Beauty Project. This is their lip oil. This is the lip glaze. And this is in the shade Glaze number 1. They have a bunch of different shades. This was sent to me in PR. Thank you to In Beauty Project for sending me this, because I guess this is a dupe to the DIOR lip oil. And it has a chunky doe foot applicator, just like the DIOR. And right away, this scent smells so good. It smells super sweet. This takes me back to Kool-Aid, the cherry flavor. That's how it smells like. Okay, let's go ahead and put it on the lips. Okay, so it has a strong scent and it tastes like candy. So that's off-putting to you guys. You guys probably won't like this. It's not, to me, scents really don't bother me if they're not too strong, like the Skin Perfector from Dior. That one, the scent, honestly, it's very off-putting. But this, the formula feels really nice, very comfortable. It's not thick at all. It's not goopy either. And it feels very moisturizing. It's not too glossy, so it's not high shine or anything like that. I really do like it. Definitely something I would continue using. Okay, now for concealer, we're gonna go ahead and try the RMS Uncover Concealer. This is not new to me, but it's new to my channel. I've never used it on my channel. I think, I can't remember. I haven't. This is in the shade 22.5. I love this formula. So this right here is a very thin formula, very light coverage, and it's very moisturizing, and I love it. I really do like it. I typically use this concealer when I'm just want something very quick, nothing too high coverage. And the best way to apply this for me is with my fingers. I feel like it just melts on the skin really nicely. Before we continue, let me go ahead and zoom you guys in so you guys can get a better idea of these products. Okay, we're zoomed in, up close and personal. Let's go ahead and test this RMS concealer. And this shade in particular is for sure a brightening. It gives a nice brightening effect right now that I'm more tanned. But as you see, this formula just melts. Your skin just like drinks this up, but in a good way. Like, it sinks into the skin so nicely, and the finish of this is very moisturizing, very silky. It's not matte at all. If you're looking into this concealer, don't think you're gonna get even medium coverage. This is a very light coverage concealer. And also, you can't spot conceal with this concealer for sure. It's just too light coverage, but it does perfect the skin, and it's just like the nicest skin-like finish. So what are you guys doing for summer? What is it today? It's one of the last days of summer here. It's super hot. I live in LA, Hollywood to be exact, and it's just ridiculously hot. I mean, when I walk my dog, it feels like an oven. My dog hates it. I hate it. I'm kind of ready for fall, to be honest. Today, I'm gonna have a pool day. We are inviting some friends over, and we're just gonna have a pool day, chill by the pool. My boyfriend has been bugging me to have a pool day, but I've just been so busy when it comes to, just releasing content, releasing YouTube videos. So finally today I gave in. I told him, okay, fine, we can go ahead and have a pool day. Let's invite some friends over. So that's what we're gonna do. Kind of looking forward to it. I'm such an introvert, to be honest. I love being at home, love being, I love having my space, and I honestly enjoy my alone time. Let me know if any of you guys are the same. I'm trying to work on it because it's not good to be that way at all, So what do you guys think of the concealer? Let me know. I really do like the finish. It really does perfect the skin. Again, it's not high coverage, but it just gives the silkiest finish to the skin. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Brow Lift. Love this formula. I talked about it in one of my previous videos. Highly recommend it. All right, so have you guys been watching any shows? I just started watching, House of Dragon, come on. It's such a good show. If you're a fan of Game of Thrones, what are you guys waiting for? It is amazing. Such a good show. I'm super excited that, we have that to watch this year. And then also I started watching She-Hulk. I honestly wasn't looking forward to it. I'm kind of over Marvel shows right now. Me and my boyfriend, we ended up watching it just because we didn't have anything else to watch. But it's actually a really good show. It's so fun, so funny, very entertaining. So if you guys were interested in watching She-Hulk, I would definitely recommend watching it. It's so good. Now we're gonna move on to contour. This is from TRINNY London. Here I have their Cheekbones contour. This is in the shade Serena. Love this shade. This is for sure a contour shade. Like, you cannot use this as a bronzer, at least on my skin tone, I cannot. But I love this, love the formula. It's a powdery finish, so it's perfect for oily skin. And this was sent to me in PR. Thank you to everyone for all the love and support. I've really been feeling loved lately when it comes to my YouTube channel, and then also on all my other social media. And just thank you. I love everyone who comments on my videos. If you guys ever want to comment, if you guys have anything you guys want to ask, if you guys just want to talk to me about anything, you know, just go ahead. I love hearing you guys. I love answering your questions. You know, people tell me that they're following me from Australia, from different parts of the world. If you guys want to let me know where you guys are from, I love hearing you guys. And honestly, it just pushes me to release more content, because this is why I do this. I love makeup, love talking about makeup, sharing my knowledge, and just I'm not a makeup artist. I want my YouTube channel not to be a YouTube channel for views or whatnot. I want it to be somewhere where you feel like you're basically going to your friend's house and then just talking about makeup, testing new makeup, just having fun with makeup. And that's the type of experience I want my YouTube channel to give to all my viewers. So this is a friend zone. Back to the contour. This blends so nicely. You don't even need a brush, to be honest. I mean, as you guys can see, this just blends perfectly into the skin. This gives the nicest shadow. I never thought, if I would have looked at this shade in store, I would not buy this because it looks very gray tone, but it works. It gives me the most natural contour. Thank you to TRINNY London for sending me this. I'm so happy. I definitely want to get more of their products because their formulas are amazing. I like to apply some shadow right here because I do have some hollowness, and I feel like it just gives me a very structured cheekbone when I apply a little bit of contour here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up just a little bit, and I'm gonna use the Merit. This is in the shade Leo. I've talked about it in multiple videos as well, and love this bronzer. Very sheer. The finish is a soft matte, so perfect for oily skin. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Bobbi Brown buffing brush to blend this bronzer. And this bronzer, again, I've been saying it, but it has the most flattering red undertone. It's very slight. It's a slight red undertone that it has, but it's super flattering on my skin tone. I love it. And it just gives the most beautiful all over bronze to the face. Okay, now I'm moving on to what I'm most excited to test out, which is this DIOR Backstage Rosy Glow blush. This is in the shade Coral. They only have two shades. They have the bubblegum pink one, which is the one that's been sold out the longest. And this is the packaging right here. Super adorable. It does come with a mirror. The shade, once you open it, it's not too neon as it looks on the cover, but it is a bright peachy color. It has a slight scent, but it's not too strong. It's not overpowering. It smells like rose water, but again, it's super light. You really have to put your nose up close to the product to smell it. I'm super excited to test this out. I don't want to swatch it because I don't want to ruin the D's. But for you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Okay, so I went ahead and swatched it. Let me show you guys the swatch. It is definitely not peachy. It is a very bright corally, leaning pink. I feel like this is just gonna give like a very fresh type of blush on my skin tone. But enough talking about it. Let me shut up and just test this out. Now to apply this blush, I'm gonna be using the blush brush from Morphe. This is their new vegan line series. It's very soft, so I feel like it's gonna pick up the product nicely. So let's go ahead and pick some up. And I'm grabbing about this much. Let's see. Super excited to test this out. Okay. Okay, so this is actually surprisingly pretty pigmented. I honestly didn't think it was gonna be this pigmented. Oh, nice. I thought I was gonna have to apply a lot in order for it to show up on my skin, but I can definitely, oh wow, this is actually pretty pigmented, guys. Okay. Wow, this looks so gorgeous. I'm really loving this. It's definitely, I don't have anything like this in my collection. It's giving me the most softest, fresh type of blush on my skin tone. It looks super cute. Love it. Not sure if it's showing up on camera, but I'm so happy. I was hoping I was gonna like this formula, because if not, I was definitely gonna return it. I'm done with, you know, purchasing expensive stuff and just keeping it just for the sake of it. But this is actually really nice. I'm gonna go pretty heavy on the nose, just so you guys can see the finish. And this does have a sheen to it, but in person, I cannot see it, to be honest. It's very subtle. That's another thing. I was scared. I thought it was gonna be too highlighty, but it's not at all. Yeah, I don't see any glitter particles. I don't see any mica. It doesn't look like a highlight at all. So I'm very happy about that. Okay, so that's it for the DIOR Backstage blush in Coral. What do you guys think? Can you guys see the shade through the camera? I'm loving the finish that it's giving on my skin. Again, my skin looks very healthy, very fresh. I really do love this blush. It's making me want to actually get the pink one, because I'm loving how this looks. Very natural. Okay, so now moving on, we're gonna use this face glaze from In Beauty Project. And I've been wanting to test this out for the longest. This is supposed to be somewhat of a dupe for the sorry about that. This is supposed to be somewhat of a dupe to the Charlotte Tilbury. I do own the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter, so let's see if this is, because this is definitely more affordable. Now, In Beauty Project is such a fun brand. They basically support inclusivity, they support individuality, self-expression, and then their products are pretty affordable when it comes to Sephora products, because this is sold at Sephora, and they're a clean brand, so they're non-toxic, vegan, they're sustainable to the earth as well. So overall, this brand is just, I love everything that they stand for. Okay, so this face glaze looks very nice. It's very subtle. It's not too oily too, so I was scared that this was gonna be a little too oily for all over the face, but it's actually really nice. It does give the most subtle glow to the skin. I'm really liking this. Next time I'm gonna go ahead and try it like all over the face as a kind of a primer to see the type of finish it gives to the skin. Because it is very lightweight. I thought it was gonna be too emollient, but it's actually really nice. Hey guys, I'm super happy because my skin has been clearing up. Even though I've been testing out so many different products from different brands, my skin has been looking the best it's looked in a while. I don't know why, but just in the past few months, ever since I started YouTube, my face was breaking out ridiculously. It was like I was back when I was a teenager going through puberty. that's why I have some scarring on my skin, because as a teenager, I had heavy acne right on like everywhere, heavily on the cheeks. So that's why I have some scarring here. But I've been using this new skincare brand that's actually smoothing my skin, and I've only been using it for like four days. So it's pretty crazy. I'm gonna release a video for that brand because I'm actually loving everything from that brand. But yeah, my skin has been looking the best it's looked in a long time. Now moving on to powder, I'm gonna go ahead and test out this ONESIZE translucent powder. I received it from Sephora a long time ago. It just never really tested out because I don't like loose powders, to be honest. I like a good pressed powder. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some in the cap. This is supposed to be a very matte powder, which, I mean, music to my ears because I'm very oily. Of course, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Wayne Goss airbrush. And that's a lot. We're gonna go ahead and tap that off. Okay, so right away, this does mattify the skin really nicely. The thing is, I can already tell that this is a very heavy powder, at least for what I'm used to. But maybe I'm talking a little too soon, because this is actually leaving, this finish that is leaving my skin is really nice. It's very blurring. Okay, so this powder is super mattifying. I mean, which is amazing for me. Wow, I'm actually liking this powder. It's super smoothing on the skin. Wow, this looks so nice. Wow, can't believe I've had this for this. I've had it for probably like 4 months and never just, again, because I don't like loose powders, so I never really bothered to test it out. But this looks really nice on the skin. Super blurring, very mattifying. If you have dry skin, I'm pretty sure you would hate this powder, but for me, this is just perfection. I love it. Okay guys, so that's the finished look. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the products? So far, I love how the finish of everything is looking. My most favorite, of course, was the DIOR Backstage blush. That was definitely the highlight of this video. Highly recommend it. If you're my skin tone and you are interested, this is the coral one. Just gives the most beautiful finish to the skin, very fresh. Love that it's not too glowy. It just looks beautiful on the skin. Love the face glaze from In Beauty Project. Very lightweight. I'm excited to test it out as an all-over primer. The lip glaze, if you're looking for a dupe for the Dior, this is definitely not a dupe, because I have swatched the Dior at Sephora, and the Dior is definitely more high shine and it's more of a goopy formula. This is very comfortable on the lips and it's not too high shine, which for me is perfect. And the Dior Dreamskin Care and Perfect, this formula is stunning, really nice. Left my skin looking very soft, very silky. And the TRINNY London Cheekbones Contour, I mean, this formula is beautiful. Love the shade. Just give the most natural contour to my skin. And then the Merit Bronzer, I mean, I've talked about it plenty of times, highly recommended if you're looking for an all-over type of bronzer that's very sheer. The RMS Concealer Uncover, if you're looking for a lightweight, very sheer concealer, you'll love this formula. Also, if you have dry skin and you want something hydrating under the eyes, this is very nice. I love it. Even for oily skin, I have oily skin, but it's not emollient. I don't know, it feels like you're putting a moisturizer under your eyes when you're applying this product. All right guys, I zoomed you guys out. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any questions on anything, feel free to comment down below. I will be linking everything I used today in the description box. Also, don't forget to follow me on any social media on Instagram and TikTok for more content. But that does it. I'm done with you guys. Bye.